And Chintan, it's your time. And I'm making you the presenter. I'm, been watching your work for a long time, and I'm very interested in seeing what you're seeing now and looking forward to meeting you.
Check.
You're good. Hi, Chintan.
Hi, Dale.
Hi. So, gosh, I don't know. How long have you been tweeting charts in this stream?
So I think it's around 1.5 years. I'm tweeting on your stream. So like you, I am a big believer in social trading as well, because I learn most of the tricks from tweeters and the webinars available, like ForexAnalytix kind of webinars available on the net. So I think that if I tweet on it, then I can get some comments back, and that will useful to me, and that will useful to some newer traders as well. So
Okay.
that was the reason behind that.
Yeah, it's nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, and happy New Year to you and the whole ForexAnalytix community.
Thank you very much. You're part of it. So I hear you're here in F.A.C.E a lot. Blake says you've been a long time listener. I'm glad that we've added value to whatever you're trying to accomplish. And obviously what you're trying to accomplish is pull money out of the market. So how long have you been trading, Chintan?
I am in this business since 2011.
Okay.
So it's been seven. This is the 8th year I am in this business.
Okay. And how did you get started? What was the catalyst for you doing it?
Basically, I was a finance student, and I was in UK around in between 2009 to 11. So during that time, so that was the crazy time.
Yeah.
Being a finance student and finance professional, like you and some older guys. So
Oh
that
yeah.
was.
Thanks a lot, man. Hey, hold on. I have to adjust my cane just fell on my foot. Let me. So you were there, right after the big crash, or we were
Yeah.
bottoming in 2009. I bet you were
Yes.
in school saying to yourself, maybe I took the wrong major.
Yes.
Finance, right? It looked like the end of the world of finance back then. So, all
Yes.
right. So you were a student, you got a degree, and
So that was the time, and then during my thesis, I found trading interest. I did my thesis on trading and stuff. So then what I did that I took a job in one brokerage firm, Alpari.
oh,
Okay, yeah.
uh-huh.
So for there, I stay for 3 months. And then I suddenly decided that it's better to start with own trading, and just go into the role, and just go into the practical world of trading. So then I came to know that at that time I was in India. So I came to know that there are some regulatory stuff behind this forex margin based trading by Reserve Bank of India. So somehow I am managed to set up an account with my friends, and then I started with him, and then I suddenly for first 2 years, like 2011 to 2013, I was struggling in trading, and I was just moving from one tool, one instrument to another instrument, and one tool to another tool. And then suddenly during 2014, at that time I saw Black and Nicola Duke on Twitter. I found him, and then I started watching Black and daily FX team members. So from there, things started to work for me. So I am just watching that how they are doing analysis and how they are managing trades, and so I can say that these are the
They're your
teams
mentors.
from where. Yes,
They were your
from where
mentors,
I learned.
whether they
Yeah,
knew
yeah.
it or not. Whether they
So
knew it or not. Yeah.
yes,
Okay. So let's see your setup. I'm looking
yes,
at a Twitter page right now. I'd like to see.
yes. So you can see my charts now.
Okay. So you do a lot of different stuff. I noticed on your charts.
So
Go ahead.
yeah, as I mentioned that I learn different kind of different tools from different traders. I learn Andrew Speechfork from Jimmy Sattler, and then I learn basic technical analysis from Blacks. I learn RSI from Michael Bochers, and then pivots from Taylor Real. So I decided to use 5 or 6 tools, and I learned Fibonacci from Nicola Duke. So I decided to use a combination of 4 or 5, I can say, tools to find out the support and resistance confluence. So that's why I am
Okay.
doing few things here to analyze the market.
Do you give any of them any more weight than the other?
Not exactly, but I can say pivots and Fibonacci are the things from where I am starting to analyzing, and then I am more often I am using pitchfork instead of trend lines. So these 3 are the main tools, and I'm looking for confluence of these 3 tools. Like you can see here, like this is the Euro USD charts.
Right.
So this is the weekly chart, and
So it's an either or still.
yes. So this is the weekly chart. You can see one downside pitchfork over here and one bullish fork here. So we are in this bullish fork. We are at this exact bottom of this lower median parallel. Okay. So this is the perfect confluence over here. So that's why we are ranging over here. So this is the pitchfork stuff I am looking over here. In between, there is some Fibonacci confluence over there, and in with this confluence, say this is the range market, and I have never traded this USD since we are around here, because this is the pure ranging market. So I am looking for you to trade euro above this or below this level. So if we close above 1.1532, then I am looking for some pullbacks to get long for these targets. Okay, and if we close below this level, and then we can see then I can take short over here for first this and second this target. So this way I am finding my different support and resistance level, and I just draw it over here, and then I am taking help of RSI, and I am a big believer in multi time frame analysis as well. Like you see, this is my core screen, you can say. There is a weekly over here, there is a daily time frame over. So see, over here there is a one different pitchfork running on, where we are at the support. Over here I have some different fork running on, so where we are at the underside of this broken pitchfork. So if I have to sort, if I have to sort this, yes please.
Oh, I just wanted to ask you, using the euro as an example, do you go with the breakout intraday, or do you need a candle close to confirm?
Yeah, I am mostly I am looking for candle close.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so like see, there is a breakout over here. You can see in a weekly in my feed there is a breakout over here, because I don't know. This is the 31st December price action. So in some price feed, this is not there. So there is a breakout attempt over here, but suddenly price came back and it didn't close above here. So if I take a long over here, then I might trapped over here. So I am looking for weekly or daily close about there, and then I can plan my entry in H4 or lesser time frame.
Okay, so I saw some type of harmonic pattern on one of your charts. Do you use those too? Harmonics?
So, so these are the some stuff I am
Yeah.
harmonic is not my cup of tea actually.
Okay.
So
All right.
I am just learning. I stick some harmonic pattern here on my on a
Yeah.
desk,
You only
and I
give
am
it a
just working
shadow
over.
anyway. You only give it a shadow, so it doesn't mean that much. It's very, you know,
Yes,
in very light color, just
yes,
in the
yes, yes,
background for you. All right.
yes.
So, kind of see that the euro is an either or. What else is on your radar, buddy?
So, considering this euro chart, I have actually 10, 12 charts ready right now for January trading. So, I am looking for DXY. So, this is the core DXY because any trade, any major pair, if we are trading, then we have to look at this first. So, I'm looking.
Yeah.
So, there is a pivot support over here,
Yeah, the pitchfork
and
where 94 and a
yeah.
half. Yeah.
So there is a confluence and pivot support over here.
Okay.
So there is one Fibonacci support 9420 Fibonacci support and pivot over here. So I'm looking for this zone to get supports. As I am mixing some sort of fundamentals, and as we know that Fed is right now backing with the rate hike stuff. If they back with this rate hike stuff, then we can easily achieve this or this target. Depends on the volatility. So DXY, I am looking over this. If I have to buy, then I am looking for these zones to get longer. Okay,
Okay. All
and
right. So not long now, but bias is to buy a break towards that confluence of pivots and
exactly,
everything. 94, 94, 20.
exactly,
All
exactly.
right, you're
Uh,
recorded, so you know this is recorded. So when we're at 94.20, I'm gonna retweet the video,
sure.
and then you'll be under all kinds of pressure. All right, no, I'm kidding you. So all
Yeah.
right, so we have okay, let's talk about cable with all the votes coming in and stuff.
Yeah.
Are you trading it during all this Brexit noise?
I have traded cable couple of time. Uh, so I have some sorts going on from 2714, and I book around 2560 because see I have marked over here that this is the key level because this is the I sometimes I am considering this weeks as well if it is larger scale. So this is the key level for me. 2582 is the key on a weekly close basis. So I just booked over here, and then it was not in my time zone when this flash crash, little flash crash happened, and then
Oh yeah.
suddenly it comes up and it closed over here.
So do you ignore
So
the wick now, uh, or does the wick is important to you? So you know, if you buy a break in cable, um, you have to risk the wick if you pay attention to it. Otherwise, you'd pay attention to where the bodies come in, like at 125.80 or so. I
so
see you
depends.
do. I see you do because you say it's a
Yeah, yeah.
key on the weekly.
So depends on the situation. So like if I have to if I have to put a Fibonacci right now, then I can I'll put over here. Say I'll put over here. I'm not going to put it over here. Because the time span we spend during this moment is very less compared to time span we spend over here. Okay, so I'm not going to consider this week. To put any Fibonacci and to consider my trading.
Okay. All right. And so a lot of currency stuff from you. Any of you, the metals have been, I've seen some, are you
Uh,
strictly currency?
regarding regarding metal, I have some stuff. Actually I drawn some longer term stuff in gold.
Yeah, I've seen
Uh,
some gold tweets from you, right? Like you're
yes,
bullish and you're viewing like, I remember you called a pullback correctly, and that
yes.
pullbacks are buying
So, so,
opportunities in the
so
gold.
this is the longer term chart, weekly chart. I'm looking for inverse head and shoulder over here, and I am looking for this resistance and then looking for some sort of pullback, and then planning long over here. You can see I have some alarm set over here. So from this on, I am planning for long. So this is the weekly chart, and the target is comparatively high. So as we know the fundamental situation right now, and there is some risk with the USD. So this might
Okay.
be the scenario. If a USD dump across the board, then this should be the play on the
Yeah,
long side.
it'll measure to the top of the pitchfork up there around 1600 the next year or so. Is that kind of
Uh,
what you're looking for if we break out over 1360?
See, actually, the perfect target of this head and shoulder is over here, but I am
Okay.
see, yeah, but I can't
1730.
take a I can't take a long over here and then just wait for here. So I am basically doing in and out. So like I can take sort of long over here, and then I booked over here. Then I am looking for pullback towards here, and then I may be booking over here. So like this way, and so this is the weekly chart. So I'm uh, taking entry and exit. So this is see, this is the daily chart. So
Right.
over here. In this confluence I'm planning to take a long. So,
Okay.
and then
Between
I may book this long over here 1307 because this is a very nice support 1307, and once it's broken it provided two resistance over here and then start fall back from here. So
okay. So
and
we
I
have the
booked
bullish. We have a lot of the bullish scenarios in here. You know, the important question, and I'm sure you ask yourself, is what would negate the bull case in gold? I'm thinking back under 1240 would do it. What are you thinking?
So exactly same in line with that I am thinking. So over here I have set one alarm as well because see this is the former high 1250 is the this is not exactly the psychological number, but this is a big figure 1250, and I have set alarm over here, and there is a 200 DMA confluence over here as well. So once if we daily close beside this, then I can consider that we can come pull back a little more than what I have thought.
Okay. Yeah,
So this is
maybe
the
back
bullish
to
1250 is the bullish invalidation for me, and this 1270 and 1260. So these are the two level where I can take long.
okay. You know, crude had a big crash. I don't know if you were there for it. Do you trade it?
I am
If you
trading
don't, it's
crude.
okay. You trade
Yeah.
crude?
Yeah,
Okay.
I am trading crude, but I am not trading this WTI. I am trading crude in Indian market, so that is the
Oh,
different. But I have to go analyze. I have to analyze this to get a hand on this. Wait a minute.
did you turn in all your 100 rupee notes a year or so ago?
Yeah,
Huh? Did you
yeah.
cry?
No, no, no,
You didn't cry at all? Oh my God.
no.
See how much
So
faith you have? Huh?
this is the US oil chart I'm tracking since last 1 year, and this is the forecast. So, bullish when we broke over here, so it's bullish invalidation for me. And
Uh-huh.
right now I'm looking for selling the rallies. Okay, so this is the first level where I want to start because there is a 200 DMA and some Fibonacci confluence over there as well in daily time frame. Okay. So and we have monthly R1 resistance over there. So I have marked over that LR sort, that is low risk sort. If I have to sort over sort
Yeah.
crude, then I will sort over here, not over here or anywhere else. So I have to sort it around my first attempt to sort crude is 52, 52 and half. And if we broke upside, then I may look over here at pivot or this R2 confluence of zone. And if we pull back from this level where 200 weekly moving average is, then this is the zone where I am looking to book it, and I have to flip my position towards long side.
Okay. So, people that I've gotten a question for your Twitter handle. Chintan's Twitter handle is @Chint, CHINT_info. So let me ask you this. You don't have any kind of business model or axe to grind. Do you manage other people's money or just trade your own account?
No, I don't have any website, or I am don't have anything like that. But I am managing a few of my friends' account,
Okay.
like in the family friends' accounts I am managing. And besides that, I don't have any kind of social besides any paid services or something called services like that. So that's
Let me ask you this, because I've managed OPM. Do you notice any type of different emotion trading other people's money than trading your own? I always found it easier to trade my own than other people's money, because you kind of have the emotion attached to, not wanting to hurt them. How about you?
Yeah, that's right. Because if when we are trading our own accounts, then we know what's the situation in what's the expectation, what's the minimum basic expectation we can set from the market. But when we are trading other people's money, then we have some sort of things calculating in our mind that I have to show them this sort of performance, then I have to be at above the par level. So there are some sort of psychological pressure behind that.
Right.
But see, the thing is that I always I always tell my friends
You
that
represented the
this is not
risk.
the quick. Yeah, this is not the quick risk scheme kind of scheme. So I always talk with them before taking their account into in trading. So then they realize that okay, these are the thing. And what else that I also recommend them that just start with the lesser amount, and then if you feel comfortable and if you find your own expectation, that if you're satisfied with the performance, then only you can start with the bigger size of accounts. So this way I am dealing with.
Yeah, you're not selling blue sky like a lot of people out there on the internet. You're representing risk, and therefore,
Yes.
buyer beware, but the seller has to make the buyer aware. So that's not just
Yes.
buyer beware. It's our jobs to make the buyers aware of risk, and that it's risk capital, and it shouldn't be their rent or mortgage money or anything they need.
Yes.
Chintan, you know what I used to do? I used to tell people, see that check you're funding your account with? Strike a match and light it up, and if that makes you nervous, it's not risk capital. So, you know me, I'm a dramatic guy. So, it was really really a pleasure getting to talk to you. Please, I really appreciate your content in my stream. I continue to welcome you to, edify people at Forex Stop Hunter, and wish you all the success in 2019. My trading warrior brother, and want to thank you for taking time out to address F.A.C.E today.
Thank you. And hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Before quitting, I just want to show one more charts. Because
Sure.
yeah, because I know I heard that some people are asking about Nifty. So this is the chart. This is the index. Being in India, I am looking for. So this one chart I want to show. So this is the Nifty benchmark index, Indian.
Right.
Yeah.
You're looking for a right shoulder here.
Yeah, so I am looking for right shoulders over here, and we have perfect confluence of yearly pivot over here.
Yeah.
And we have a 50% fib over here of this huge leg. So this is the perfect, if it has to come down, then this is the perfect place to come down from this level. And this is the primary level of my target. So I have just mentioned support, and if we come here, then we have a nice head and shoulder at the top of this huge rally. Then we can plan some bigger short target over here. So this is the one chart I want to show.
Okay, that's a beauty to wrap it with. I really love it. That's going to be your tagline. I'm gonna share with people what your view is on the Nifty, and I want to thank you again, Chintan. Great to meet you finally after all this time, and again, continued success with you and your clients that you're trading, and thank you for sharing your knowledge on Twitter with people without asking for a nickel. So you're planting good seed. I know you'll reap the harvest.
Thank you, Dale. My pleasure, and I'll continue doing that.
Okay, buddy. All right, everyone. That's Chintan Patel. Then you could follow him on Twitter at chin _ info, and you'll see his video up there on Twitter. And I don't know, Bellew is very fast, probably 3 hours or so. So that's Turnaround Tuesday for us, everyone. See you tomorrow. If you're a cable fan, Lydia Idem Finkley is going to be here at Faith Might, and the whole crew, the whole ForexAnalytix crew. You know, the sale starts tomorrow. Immerse yourself with this trading community. I don't think you'll regret it. And because I've gotten better hanging out with these guys the last few years. So remember, don't just count your pips, count your blessings. Adios, and see everyone tomorrow. Thanks again, Chintan. Good hunting, my trading warrior brother.
Thank you, Dave.
Adios.